Crews were still working hard to clear thick red mud and caustic water from towns in western Hungary Wednesday, 2 days after a massive sludge reservoir burst its banks at a nearby metals plant. The torrent that resulted disgorged an estimated 1 million cubic meters, the equivalent of more than 35 million cubic feet of noxious waste. It inundated residents' homes, ruining their belongings. It damaged bridges and swept cars off of roads. Several people were killed, and some were still missing. Wildlife caught up in it didn't have a chance. And FERENC VARGA said people who came into direct contact with the stuff were affected as well.
What's dangerous? Well, my friend got his leg into the mud and it started burning. They took him to the hospital to clean it, but it's still getting worse.
Greenpeace measurements found the red sludge was as caustic as lye, according to environmental activist GERGELY.
pH was 12, and for normal living pH 9 is the tolerated maximum, so I think it's absolutely a disaster and it's very dangerous for the environment, and I'm afraid that hundreds of kilometers squares are actually polluted already.
In Brussels, European Commission spokesman Joe Hennin said EU officials were worried about the situation.
This is a serious environmental problem. We're concerned not just for the environment in Hungary, but this could potentially cross borders.
The Interior Minister warned the noxious substance is on its way to the Danube. That's a big worry beyond Hungary's borders, as Europe's second largest river holds one of the continent's greatest treasuries of wildlife. Back in the town of KOLONTAR, meanwhile, the mayor said crews have gotten advice about protective measures needed during the cleanup, and officials have declared cleaning up is the top priority, even if a criminal probe has been started into why the reservoir failed in the first place. And that may not be much consolation just yet for people coming to grips with their losses. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.